Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man, and this manservant wants to take us on a tour of the city, so I guess we'll just follow him. As this is your first time to our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hopland, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza, if there are no questions. Okay, I think we already got this Ethernet shard. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's follow him. He's going to show us to the Hopland. The Hopland, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they, perchance, Thornton's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined the King Thornton I won to put down Nidgard and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alais, our master of the markets. Alright, there's another Ethernet. I'm not sure. Did we get this one already? I think we did. I think I already got this one. No, I did not. Alright, this is the marketplace. I think there's another Aetheryte right below me here. And let's see. Where are we going? Over here. Well, clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all wards of House Fortemps. Very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable, young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have the coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found here in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza in Foundation. If everyone is ready. Okay, that's kind of where we started. Did they travel this way? I'm just following them. I know where to go, but I'm just kind of following the tour. I think they went this way. Is that a mender? Do I have anything that's broken? Yeah, it's not too bad, but there's no point in not... I try to mend as often as I can. There's nothing worse than getting in the middle of a big battle and finding out your armor's broken. There's another Ethernet shard. This is the foundation here, where the workshops are, blacksmiths, things like that. And of course, this is the first one we already got. That's the first one we came to. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it should be wise to do so now. And I have, actually. Thank you very much. Let's take the money. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There are engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose and then ye pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down to the Hoplin and gawp at the statues? Wah-ha-ha-ha! Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink in the Forgotten Night, if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Night for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Roland. There are a few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, we can say that we might learn of recent events. Then I'm coming too. Yeah, Taro lives in taverns and pubs. Yep, I got this one already. All right, well, there's the tavern there. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to see. Speak with the Forgotten Knight. Yeah, this is the place. I have 2 quests going there, I forgot. Let's talk to this fella. Let the hunt begin. I want to talk to this guy. Well, what have we here? You look like you've seen a scrap or two. The name's whatever, and I'm a proud member of Clan Centurio, the toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. You'll have heard of the hunt, right? The grand companies run in the rest of Erosia, but up here, it's the clan's concern. We follow the same system, but we're free to pick our own marks. Reckon you've got the speed, the strength, and the heart to take down some of the most ferocious fiends this side of the 7th hell. If you think you're up to the challenge, head downstairs and have a word with Ardelane. He'll fill you in on the details. Now, we do hunts for a couple of different reasons. Experience is one, but we collect Centurios from this hunt, and we can turn those in for Aetheryte tickets. So that we can take free transportation, free portals, if you will. Good day to you, young master. How can I be of service? Aho, so you fancy trying your hand at the hunt, do you? Well, if he reckons you're up to it, it isn't for an old man like me to say elsewise. Me and him are members of Clan Centurio, a ragtag band of glory hunters, mercenaries, and has-beens brought together by Sir Laudast, one of the Ishgard's most noble of nobles. Whenever a monster grows too big for its boots, we're the ones who risk our necks to take it down. Doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, as long as you can wield a weapon and you don't fear death, you'll always be welcome in the clan. Take me, for instance. I was born 1,000 moms from here, but now I'm the one showing the new recruits the ropes. So how about it, young master? Will you be joining us in the hunt? If the fame and glory is not enough for you, perhaps the rich rewards on offer might change your mind. Then welcome to the clan. Or what's your name again? Roland. Oh, all right then. I'll put your name in the book. Now, I suppose you'll be wanting to take a look at some of our marks. Head up those stairs and out the door. The clan hunt boards is on the wall outside, round to the left. You better stick to the level 1 marks for the nonce. No point running before you can walk. Alright, let's take care of this. It's important. But we do a lot of teleporting, so it's important to do hunts so that we can get free ones, because otherwise you're going to spend all your money. Clan board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. Follow the advice and pick up level 1 clan mark build that takes your fancy. Clan hunts are now accessible. As a new member of Clan Centurio, you're permitted to take bills for level 1 clan marks from the clan hunt board. Defeat the monsters described on the bills and you'll be rewarded with Centurio seals, which can be exchanged for exclusive items. To exchange Centurio seals or learn more about the hunt, speak with Ardelane in the Forgotten Knight. Now she's going to give us the chance to get higher marked hunts. And that's because my level is higher than what it's supposed to be here. So I think I go down and talk to this fella again. Oh, so Astucia reckons you're ready to move on to bigger and better things, does she? That girl. If that girl had her way, we'd be throwing babes in the river to sort out the swimmers from the sinkers. Still, she might be onto something this time. All right, I'll give you a chance, but level 2 marks ain't nothing to be sniffed at. Let your guard down even for an instant, and they'll hand your posterior to you on a platter. Take a look at the clan hunt board, and you'll see what kind of beast I'm talking about. There's level 1, level 2, level 3, and then there's a weekly master hunt that you can do. And it's a single character. No, I might not be ready for the next level. Yeah, I don't know. I might not be ready for the next level, but we'll get to that. I'll go on a few hunts and then we'll level up. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We've but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master. Gibberlant. Just Gibberlant will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise I'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I cannot help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and the lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty nights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes. Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living in the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind you, but considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you. If you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we returned to the Fortomps Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. But, Miss Totaro, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord, the Count, would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all, a maiden. What are you up to, Totaro? Look around, Alphino. This tavern's full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I would practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed. But will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack of fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Roland, I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you acquire anything. I will. Alrighty, what do we got left here? Search for the Temple Knights in the Broom. Speak with Edmund in Fortom's Manor. Oh, well, we're supposed to go back with Alphino. Okay, I'm missing, let's see, I've got the Forgotten Knight. I'm missing the Broom and the Aetherian Astrologian. So I'm missing 2 areas. Let's go down and at least get the Broom. All right, I think we've only got the one left, that one right there. And it must be up, I think it's upstairs. Yeah, it is. So, the last vigil. Okay, let's go to the last vigil. That's where the manor is. And then, let's see, the other place is that way, I think. I don't know if I can get there from here. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. It's way down there. I don't think I can jump down from here without killing myself. Alright, I'll get down there. Let's go see what's going on at the manor. Oh, whoops. Gotta talk to this guy. Let me in. Welcome, Master Painter. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, please. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. When those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating. The casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome an opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Painter, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Arturel and Emmanuelin in their duties. That's his 2 sons here. I beg your pardon. This one's a little bit uppity because he is the next one in line to take over from the, this family. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Master Painter the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius Van Belzar and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Master Painter, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. The younger one's an idiot. He's a buffoon. You'll find out. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortemps has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feebly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhaps even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. I think that is oh, that's not for me. Yeah, that's not better than what I'm wearing. Let's just move on. All right, I'm gonna... Oh, geez. Do I talk to the idiot first? Yeah, I'll take care of the idiot first. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmund de Fortemps. True born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. You're still a buffoon. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that the business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arturo. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha 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 ha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of House Helionart. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters, I should say. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, What fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? It's because he doesn't know. Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. All right, so we have to head to the airships, which is the only place I haven't been yet. So let's see. I think I can get down this way. It's over there. Let's see, there's the shard. I'll grab it. All right, that's the last one. I tell you what, I'm going to turn this one off for the time being. That quest right there, what it does is, if you look, all of these are your different jobs that you can do. They're categorized by, these are all tanks, these are all DPS melee, which means close quarter melee. These are all the healers. These are the physical ranged DPS, so these would be fighting from a distance. And then these are all the magical ranged DPS, which again is fighting from a distance, only using magic. The one we're looking at right here is the Dark Knight, which I don't have yet. And that's the quest that I just put aside. I also do not have the Astrologian yet either, or the Machinist. I can get the Machinist now because it's here in Ishgard. I can get the Dark Knight now because that's the one we've already got the quest for. And the Astrologian I can also get now because it's here in Ishgard. And that will fill me in, won't it? Sure will. Alright, let's do this one first though. Those are kind of side quests because I'm only doing the one job right now. Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Floating islands, cool.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
awfully cold up here. I mean, Corthius may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind, we need to find Lady Laniette. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes? Excellent. And of course, I'm doing no such thing. If this guy's such a buffoon, he would be voted the king of buffoons. Now, we're only at this camp for a short period of time, and then later we come back to finish off anything we haven't done here. First thing I'm going to do is grab the aetherite. Oh, well, let's get the chocobo keep first. And I'm not going to use it. I just want to tag it. Obviously, the chocobos that are up here can fly, because you'd have to fly to be able to get around. You know what? I don't have my chocobo out. I always forget. I don't know if you've noticed, there's some very subtle music in the background, and you'll hear each thing that I ride has a different song attached to it. Example, if I go with the bunny, okay, listen to this one. Whoop. See, it's a different song. And then hear the harmonica. Kind of boogie-woogie music. Alrighty, this is the gal we need to talk to. So I tell you what, though, she's going to give me some quest lines, and I actually need to take a break. I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, we'll talk to her and continue on with the story. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you there. Ta-ta for now.